to jump into CSS. Okay. See, I'm just showing you some of the official websites to go through these websites to read about HTML. Okay. The first one is what? Yeah, what? WG. What is this? Web Hypertext Application Technology Working Group. So generally, these people are maintaining HTML standards. Okay. So if you want to know, for example, in some X website, you studied something like center tag is deprecated. Okay. So then what you will do? If you want to take the confirmation, you will go to some official website, that is this one. So these are authorized source. Okay. And you have one more. Okay. Worldwide Web Consult. In WWWC. W3C. Okay. So here again you will get standards. Okay. And of course this is a common places, I think you know. IEEE publishing, as well as this is a Google product. Go to these places and you can find IEEE oriented papers. Okay. And you can see the HTML standards and web technology and web accessibility kind of stuff. And this is, already told you, MDN, Mozilla Developer Network. Okay. So this is definitely standard one. For HTML, CSS, I am not suggesting you a lot, but when you enter into JavaScript, yeah, this give you a lot of knowledge. Okay, already we discussed this W3C. Okay, so they have a blog. Go into that, you can find the updates and discussions on web technologies and web standards. So, for example, in worldwide, there is a conference going on HTML. Then people will write an article and they will place over there. Okay, so for example, Facebook, Google, developer will come out and they will talk about the technology. Okay, so yeah, they will, when they talk about the technology, they will talk in their research, what they find out, what kind of problems they faced and how they solved those kind of things, they will place in that place. Okay, so these all are the documents, official documents. If you want, go through those official documentation kind of. Okay, and yeah, so you are learning HTML, right? Yeah, we already discussed generally HTML in one direction. What is that one direction? We always discussed like if you use input type text box will display. If you use ULLI, list will display. If you use table will display. We always discussed in one direction, that is how to display content on the browser. Okay, being a beginner or being a web designer or web developer, our basic job, fundamental job is what? How to display content on the browser using HTML. That is our fundamental job. Okay, but you know the technology trend is changing. We need to understand latest things. What is the new trend of HTML? So what is the future? Okay, see, we are using semantic HTML elements. We already discussed in the last class. And accessibility. Accessibility means, when you are writing your tags, there is a one attribute name called area. Accessible, rich, internet application, the abbreviation of area. So we have some attributes, area attributes. with that area attributes, you can give something named to that particular element. Okay, using some latest technologies, we can access this area attributes. For that accessibility purpose, we are trying to improving the accessibility. Okay, so at this time you can't understand the accessibility, but when you are working with the latest technology, you can understand accessibility. And see, integration with AI and as well as machine learning means automatically, if you want to generate automatic content, so yeah, this is helping you. HTML is helping you to work with artificial intelligence and machine learning kind of stuff. Example, I will give you one example. This is not about the artificial intelligence machine learning, but this is about our rich internet applications. See, um, for example, if you're using type text, okay, so when you're using your mobile having different keypads, right? So when you use type email, automatically you will get at the rate in that keypad. So your mobile browser automatically identified that you are trying to enter email because of the type email. If it is type number, it will give you number pad. Okay, so if you give any other, accordingly it shows you your keypad. So because of this rich internet applications, okay, even we don't know what we are discussing that farm time. What we discussed, type email for type number for number. So that is our job generally. But when you are learning modern advanced technologies, you will understand these kind of things. Okay, yeah. And already we discussed in the last class. What is that? Media. We discussed video, audio kind of elements, and generally about that 360-degree media. Don't know. So for example, we have some latest phones. If you take a complete photo, we can just take 360 degrees photo. It will give you, if you rotate that photo, we'll get 360 degrees photo. Okay, even now local business, Google encouraging to upload 360 degrees photo of a business in the local business. Okay, and this is web RTC. It is generally for real-time communication. Okay, so like video audio streaming, for that we are using web RTC. Okay, and already I told you in the last class, what is our main job? Yeah, generally our main job is to display content. But in the future, if you are working on web modern technologies, your job is what? To load your web page with less time. Okay, loading faster. If your website loads slowly, yeah, in Google point of view, in the search engine point of view, your website is not good. So it will not give you good ranking. So it will not come on the top of search results. Okay, so this is progressive web applications. Progressive web applications means, see, I think you use Facebook, right? Instagram, those kind of things. For example, you are traveling from one location to another location, you don't have internet, don't have signal, but you will message someone, even in the WhatsApp, in the Facebook, in the Instagram, you will message someone. When you get the internet, that message will deliver, right? Yeah, those kind of applications called progressive web applications. Okay, see, this is best web and mobile application deliver offline capabilities. Okay, yeah, that one. And responsive, I think you know, right? Responsive means you will develop one application that will, if you open that in the mobile, it will comes with the mobile look and feel. If you open that in the desktop, it will comes in the desktop look and feel. For that, yeah, every day I'm telling you a number of times. In olden days, we have table, then float, then flexbox. Now people using grid. So these are the latest functionalities in CSS. generally to work with latest layouts. Okay, so yeah, we're trying to develop responsive websites. Okay, and you can see we are trying to increase the security. We're trying to increase the security. Uh, yeah, generally, what the features I mentioned here, that is not only using HTML, that is HTML is coming with other technologies. So this what I mentioned here this topic, this is with the CSS, this is with the JavaScript. Okay, to secure your application with the cross-site scripting, like so like cybersecurity. 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 What is cybersecurity? Oh, cybersecurity.
Hacking.
Hacking. So cybersecurity is two types. Okay. There is white hat and black hat. White hat means, for example, I have a application server, etc. Big things. Then I need to protect my sources. Okay. Then I will recruit white hat person to protect my sensitive data. Okay. So you can call him ethical hacker. Okay. He will protect your data from the black hat. Black hat people, what they will do? They always try to break the white hat walls. He tried to enter into that. Okay, so those kind of things, and a very simple point. One of them is cross-site scripting. Okay, so there is a text box, right? In the text box, people will write SQL queries. We have a text box, right? Input type text. In that text box, people write query. And when that query submitted, it will go to backend. When it is go to backend, that query will execute. When that query execute, it will damage something in the database. Okay, so there are so many things. Yeah, we need to understand that threats to, and one person can't do all these things. So either you will place in faster loading, either you can place in responsive, either you can place, people will place you into, what is that, progressive web applications. Yeah, we don't know, but yeah, this is very important now. Generally, we are chatting, right? Two people are chatting. See, one person message to another, within microseconds it will deliver, right? So it will not go to database and it will not store, then select query will not execute, and very big story. So this not happens. So people will execute that logic using WebSockets. So generally this is for charting purpose. Mostly Node.js people will use WebSockets using your HTML to the backend communication. Okay, these kind of things. And yeah, when we are developing debugging tools, we are using these. And finally, standards and specifications. Okay, so yeah, you have to work under any one of them using HTML with another technology. Okay, so just try to understand how the technology is going on. Yeah. So when we need HTML again, we'll discuss that HTML tags again. But yeah, now we have to enter into CSS. Okay, so today I will definitely send you this documentation. Ravi will send you. So in this, you have some assignments also. If anyone already developed, no problem. Otherwise, you have to develop this. A given form assignment. So try to create a form like this. Okay. So try to use text box and password, radio button, checkboxes, and drop down and text. This is text area. Okay. So text area, not like input. Text area open and close. Okay. So yeah, this is text area. And next, Is a table assignment we already discussed timetable. Try to develop this timetable one, and yeah, this is form with table. Okay, yeah, so try to implement all of them, and I will go through your assignments on Monday. Okay, so Saturday, Sunday, no? Tomorrow, Saturday. So Saturday, Sunday, you have to work on this all and go through all the documentation. If you have any doubts, prepare your doubts. Okay, and along try to do these assignments. Yeah, so all documentation. And generally, what is CSS? Great. Then it's adding styles to web application. And more? Correct formatting. Yeah. See, it adds styles to HTML elements. Okay, not to. So of course to the web application. Okay, but yeah, indirectly you're directly you're assigning styles to HTML. Indirectly you're assigning to the web application. So yeah, what is the use of CSS? Adding styles to HTML elements. Please note down. Yeah, CSS means
Cascading styles.
and the use of cascading style sheet is applying styles to the HTML elements. Okay, yeah. See, in CSS, if you want to understand, there are, for example, coming to HTML, we have tags, we have attributes, we have entities. We have only three, right? Tag, attribute, entity. Same way in CSS, you have only two things. Only two.
Selector.
Yes. One is selector. Second one,
Parent.
property and its value. Property and its value. Okay, for example, if you want to apply color, color is a property, red is the value. Background, something green. Font, size, something number. Okay, so text align, center. So these are the properties and its values. Okay, so which is applying to the selector. Okay, yeah. Next. We can apply CSS in three ways. Generally, most of the people give a statement like CSS is three types. This is not three types. CSS in three ways. Okay, note on that. Three ways.
Internal.
the best one?
External.
Good. Spell it. CON. CSS. What is this? Conflict between the selectors. Okay, that is not one type of CSS. So we will discuss. So generally, what is that? Instead of using conflict, we are using best word than this. That is called precedence. Okay, means what? I tell to two persons. I have A person, I have a B person. I given same task to the two people. Okay, so which output I will take? Okay, I assign work to the two people. So which output I will take? So that is a discussion. So for that, we are giving a name called precedence. Priority. Simple. It's called priority. Yeah, we'll discuss. So generally, we'll get conflicts to solve that. But that is not one type of CSS. That is a problem. That is a problem in CSS. Okay? Good. Any other? Yes. First, we need to talk about the conflict. Okay? What just now my question is the same one. Which is the best? So someone given me already. She given me one answer like external is the best. Of course, external is better. But why people invented inline and external? What is the purpose of it? Can you tell me? The inline. To add each point. First one, the scope of this scope of CSS belongs to
One element.
okay. So next, inline CSS. We mentioned inline CSS. Scope of internal belongs to one. And external means external CSS belongs to entire website. Of course, we need to call it, but entire application or an entire website. Okay, so next. Next, what to do? Yeah. So first we will talk. We need to talk about inline, internal, and external first. Later we'll talk about um, selectors. Okay. So if you want to become master in CSS, you need to aware of selectors. Okay. So we have some selectors, right? How many? 400? 4. Not 4, almost 150 to 200 selectors. Yeah, almost 150 to 200 selectors. But yeah, you can't read all of them. But yeah, we need to discuss main selectors at least. First inline. Okay, try to take H1. I'm trying to write hello. Try to run this. Okay, so which is in black color. First of all, I will go with one property, one Css property, that is color red or color green, blue kind of. So for this internal, use style attribute. Style attribute. Okay. So copy this style attribute. Can give here, and we can give color, and we are giving red. Okay. See, it is in the red color. Okay, and try to take H1 again, something world. It is in the black color. Okay, so scope of the property belongs to only one element or one tag, and we are applying using style attribute. Okay, next. For example, between these tags, if you have some other elements, like you have italic element, something, it comes in no color.
Red tone.
Yeah, it comes in
Red.
because we already discussed. So this is one element, right? Maybe it contains children elements, that is different topic, but the scope belongs to one element. Okay, so next with the internal, you can use style tag. Okay, style tag. Go and write style tags. Wait again. So this is important part. Okay, so I just want to write something paragraph. These two paras I want to show in the green color. Okay, I want to show paragraphs in the green color. So go up and inside style, I just want to write color green. Okay, see? No. So we are not selected someone. Okay, so I have almost 10 members in the class, but I have not selected someone to answer. So select to someone, that is called selector. We are going to select HTML. So there are so many ways. For example, you have a name, you have ID, you have surname, father's name, maybe village, etc. Maybe college name. We have different ways to capture an element. So that is called selector. So now, as of now, I don't have many options. I have only tag name. This is tag name selector. Using that P, I selected paragraph all paragraph elements, and applied color green. You can come to the browser. You can see green. Okay. So you can't select only one. Yeah, there is a way, but you need to know about selectors. So as of now, you are capturing all paragraph elements, because the scope of this inline belongs to entire document. So we can apply a CSS for entire file. Okay, so that's why my paragraphs comes in green color. Okay, so next just creating one more file name called about.html. Okay, so go here, instead of index.html, try to open about.html. It comes in the black color, but I want to show my all paragraphs in green, but it's not showing in the green because this is internal CSS applicable for only one file. So if you want again green color, go to about.html and open style tag, and you have to write otherwise create a CSS file either in this directory or else you can use the folder. Okay, that's your wish, but for the standards I'm creating the folder. So mention CSS inside, just giving my styles
dot CSS.
.css, and you can write, for example, I'm trying to apply to the span element, span or else color. There are many colors. Don't know colors. We have 140 color names actually. So I just applied violet, and then come here, try to use H2 in about. Okay, it's fine. Going to call this file in these two files because you just created it in the website, okay? In the website, but you're not given the link. So try to give link from your HTML file to CSS. Then this CSS code will load into your HTML file. Okay, so link. Okay, yeah, maybe relation. What is the relation between this file to that?
My styles dot
Style
CSS.
sheet. What is this file? What is this link? I am linking a style sheet. Okay, so file href, file name in CSS, mystyle.css. You can close like this. Link is a self-closing tag. Okay, so link, relation, style sheet, and href hyperreference of that file. Okay, so go to about.html. The same way, link, relation, style sheet, href. It is in CSS, mystyle.css, and close that link. Okay, so now go to your application. You can see it comes in the violet. I mean about file. Go to index. There is no HTML. Okay, so you got it. Okay, so obviously external is best, but precedence is different. Okay, so one element, example, this h1 element, it has inline, you given color red, so I want to give internal also, I want to give external. Okay, so which property will apply? So we'll see that.
Inline only.
Then what about internal and external?
High priority will be inline only, sir. Even though we give some different color in external,
Right. So inline having high precedence, then first high priority to the inline, next priority to
internal and then external.
external. So we will see that. Okay, we will check all those things. Then we will come with one conclusion. I'm giving H1 color. Try to give some blue. Okay, it comes in blue, but it comes in red because it having inline. Okay, so I'm going with the external. I'm trying to give color brown. Brown apply. So it means what? What is the high priority? Inline, inline first, then external, then internal, right? Is it? We will cross check this. See, I'm placing my external above than this style. I mean, internal. You can see what exactly happened. See, blue applied, right? Because external above than this. Place this external after the internal. Which one is below? That property is applied. Okay, so very simple. I'm going to write here. Don't worry. All points. Okay, so this is there are how many points? This. And next we are talking about what topic? Precedence. Precedence. E, right? ERA. Precedence. Okay. So yeah. First inline having high precedence, then internal equal to external. So internal and external having same precedence. Inline have high precedence. Okay, but note try to write less inline. Okay, so don't try to write inline. Don't try to write inline. Okay, so try to write less inline if possible. If possible, try to handle everything with external. Try to handle everything with external. If not possible, then try to use inline, but don't go into that situation. If you write your CSS properly, you no need to use internal, inline. Okay, so next. So for example, I want to, this is HTML topic actually. I want to divide my template into some boxes. Okay, so some sections. For example, this these two tags I want to place it into one box, and the rest of the three elements I want to place into another box. Okay, so what I have to use now? Division. Okay, so div, say generally what? Division. example, inside H1 you can't write H2. Are you tried it? Try to open H1 tag, write something content, and open H2 and write something content, close the H2 and close H1. See what will happen. One header will not allow another header. Okay, so you return H1, you open H1, you return something content, right? When you open H2, browser automatically close your H1. Okay, just go and watch what will happen. But div will allow all the tags as children. Okay? Yeah. So now here I just place that into notes. No? Yeah, try to open a div here. Open a div. Okay. So now we have two divs, right? Yeah, are in external or internal, anywhere. Just try to apply div something background color, that is maybe blue violet. Okay, so do two divs comes with the same color. I want to separate them. What to do?
Give a extra attribute to divs.
Yeah, we have to use
Class attribute to the div.
yeah, we have two attributes. What are they? Class versus using class and id we can differentiate two divs. First come with class, or better go with the id. First id then class. Yeah, coming to precedence, we are already talking about precedence, right? Yeah, coming to precedence, id have high precedence than class. This is first point. And second, id used for uniqueness, and class used for reusable. Okay, reusability. Okay, so class is used for reusability. id used for uniqueness. Okay, and one more point. One id for one tag, but class multiple we can apply multiple classes for one element. ఓకేనా? సో జనరల్గా ఐడి ఎందుకు వాడతాం మనం? ఐడి ఎందుకు వాడతాము? ఫర్ యూనిక్నెస్ కోసం. ఓకేనా? ఎందుకంటే ఒకవేళ ఐడికి హై ప్రెసిడెన్స్ ఉంటుంది, అక్కడ ఎన్ని క్లాసులు ఉన్నా ఒక ఐడి ఉంటే ఐడి ప్రాపర్టీస్ అప్లై అవుతాయి. కాబట్టి ఆ హై ప్రెసిడెన్స్ ఉంది కాబట్టి విల్ యూజ్ ఐడి. నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ ఎందుకు వాడతాము? రీయూజబిలిటీ. ఒక ఎలిమెంట్కి ఎన్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ క్లాస్ అప్లై చేయొచ్చు. ఓకేనా? సో కాబట్టి విల్ యూజ్ క్లాసెస్. ఇప్పుడు ఆఫ్టర్ సిఎస్ఎస్ విల్ డిస్కస్ బూట్ స్ట్రాప్ కదా. సో బూట్ స్ట్రాప్లో మీకు అన్ని ప్రీడిఫైన్డ్ క్లాస్లే ఉంటాయి, ఒక ఐడి కూడా ఉండదు. సో దే క్రియేటెడ్ క్లాసెస్, ప్రీడిఫైన్డ్ క్లాసెస్. ఓకే, అండ్ ద లాస్ట్ పాయింట్, ఐడి indicates with hash, class indicates with dot.
Dot.
So now I want to differentiate. I just want to go with this div. I'm giving ID. I just want to give first, and I want to give ID second. Okay. Go into your CSS instead of div. Try to use first. Second. Okay. So instead of this background color, you can use any one of them. Okay. So don't worry, these color names, those kind of things we'll discuss later. Yeah. So apply to this is first ID. This is second ID. Okay. And I want to apply classes. So I'm going with the background color only because with one property if you apply, then you can understand more. Something I'm trying to apply green and something background color you can apply. And go to your HTML file and try to apply. We applied ID, right? Then I'm trying to apply class. That is third. See, you can see first color is blue violet, but it is green. But see, violet applied because ID have. Okay, and same way you can come here and try to apply first time, second. I'm trying to apply both. First one is what? Blue violet. And second is what? RGB color, that is nearby yellow, orange, sorry. And but the two colors are not applied. What applied? Green applied.
Green.
Why? Why green applied? Because it is not understand what you are doing. Even two classes right, two IDs right. So this is wrong way of applying the things. So yeah, HTML not understand what you are doing. So it is taken another option. Okay, so you can't apply two IDs at a time.
Okay.
We can apply two classes at a time. I'm trying to give fourth. You can see red color applied directly. Means this you applied first, you applied second, right? So second applied, properties applied. Actually, two properties applied. If you have anything in the third, that is also applied, and fourth properties also applies. You can use two different classes and you can apply two colors at a time, two properties at a time. And maybe you can apply fifth also, you can apply sixth also. Maybe you can apply multiple classes at a time because it is for reusability. Okay, clear? You can play with this with the classes and IDs, and then you can understand it properly. And as of now, we have not discussed many properties like font oriented, text oriented, background, even color. We have not discussed all of them, and yeah, slowly we will discuss. But yeah, the next one, two classes, I will focus on selectors. Mostly my discussion will be about selectors, and precedence topic is not completed. We'll continue this precedence. Means, for example, if parent having some property and child have some property, what will happen? Child having some property in the first line and the same child have, what will happen? So this kind of discussion is there. We'll discuss that, and then we'll go to the selectors. Once we come to the selectors, then we'll go to the CSS properties. Okay. Any other questions? try to practice up to this and try to do that assignments. Okay. If you have any questions, we'll discuss that next. Take it guys. Bye bye.
Will you share today, sir?
Yeah, I will share. Raju will share. Yeah, I'm sending him. I'm sending to Raju. So he will
Okay.
send you within half an hour. Yeah.
Shravan, where I can see all notes and recordings of the classes daily
So
going on.
are you in the channel?
Yeah, I'm in
Yeah,
the
I'm in the
channel.
channel. You will get that links generally class links, as well as yeah better call one time to Raju.
Okay,
Share
sure.
call Raju one time. Okay.
Okay,
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 yeah.
yeah.
So
Yes. So
actually,
actually,
he
he
has
has
shared
shared
one
one
zip file,
file,
but
but
it has
has
only the
only
two
the two
classes
classes
at the
at the
very
very
beginning.
beginning. Okay. So yeah, call one time. He will tell you all these things. Okay.
Okay, okay,
Okay. Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah.